Sierra, and I'm a booktuber. As the title may suggest, this is a discussion video. I'm going to be talking about a particular topic, and you can feel free to discuss it in the comments if you so wish, or just continue watching. This is way too serious. Oh my god. Okay, recently, one of the booktubers that I follow on Twitter posted something that sparked really good discussion, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Her username is Emma Books with 3 M's, and she makes videos here on YouTube, so I'll link her channel down below. She, along the lines of what she said, is that every time I see a comment that says, I can't be a booktuber because I don't have money to buy books, my heart breaks a little. And I think I have sort of, without commenting it on video, I think we've all sort of felt this need to, I don't know, to fit in, to buy lots of books. And by fitting in, I mean fitting in on Booktube. I mean, fitting in is a whole nother video series, but what I'm trying to say is this comment sparked a whole lot of discussion on Twitter. Emma even engaged with the conversation a little bit, and I commented my thoughts as well, and it was a great, intelligent discussion. This seems way too serious, me sitting down, but this is just a change in my format. But yeah, like, do booktubers perpetuate the idea with their book hauls and their unboxings and their bookshelf tours? Do they perpetuate the idea that we must have, that you must have money to buy books? Initially, I want to be optimistic. I want to say, no, that's not what we're about. We're not about saying this is the rich people who buy books club. This is a community of all different kinds of people from different walks of life who celebrate their love of reading, and that's how it should be. It shouldn't be a place where people say, I can't be a part of it because I can't do XYZ, you know? There's still something to be said by how popular book hauls and unboxings and bookshelf tours are. They are popular, and they do some good, in a sense that they introduce people to new things, new books, new perspectives on what it's like to anticipate to read a book. But the thing is, people mostly see these books as being hardcovers, which are really expensive, or new releases, which are also really expensive, but we don't see audiobooks. They're mentioned, and sometimes they're digital, but not always are they mentioned or reviewed, because no one wants to review an audiobook. You don't have something physical, something tangible to touch. That could also be this similar thing with an ebook. Sometimes you don't have the physical thing, and it sucks just holding up an e-reader like this. And library books, oh my gosh, like, you don't have them for too long, and you know, it's this whole thing. And I feel like, you know, this it's almost a stigma of talking about audiobooks, talking about ebooks, talking about library books on Booktube, because I guess not many people have access to those things, but not a lot of people have access to buying physical books, new release books in that sense. So we definitely do have a problem, but we need to embrace more alternative methods of reading books before we get to this idea that we're just a bunch of rich people who buy books and give negative reviews to them. Because I understand, although I'm not a recipient of them, but I understand that some books that people receive are received from the publisher and for an honest review, and hey, that's great. Just, yeah, people don't seem to understand that, I guess. But the thing about ebooks, they're usually significantly cheaper than the physical copy of the book, and they can be read on any sort of device. They can be read on your computer even, or your cell phone, or an e-reader, or an iPad, or anything basically with a screen now you can read it. Yeah, so I don't understand why ebooks are just not... Ebooks is kind of like a dirty word on Booktube because you never hear it. And people, when they say it, it's like, oh, it was an ebook, you know? It was just an ebook, you know? But I guess that's just me. Maybe there's other people who really enjoy reading ebooks, but I personally, I enjoy variety, but mostly physical books. But libraries, holy hell, libraries! Myself am a recent graduate of the Library and Information Technician program. Basically means I'm kind of a librarian, so I really love libraries, and they're not dying out. They're shaping with society and the technological advances of society, and we need to use them more because they're great places. They're amazing places. They're just, whoever conceivably thought of a library, I want to kiss them full on the mouth, I swear to God. Yeah, but libraries, they're free to use. Like, this brings me to my title question of this video being, are there rules to become a booktuber? And my answer is no. But there are many myths that we have to go through to kind of figure out the elusive creature of the booktuber. I know Halloween has just passed, but I like to think of booktubers as a mystery, but a mystery that can be solved. Obviously, the first myth of a booktuber is you have to have money. And that's not the case. We definitely talked about this for a while. You don't have to have money to be a booktuber or a YouTuber. You just need a means to film and a passion for something. For a booktuber, it's probably reading. Other myth that's probably thought about the booktuber is that you have to have this state-of-the-art camera. You have to be, have this like elaborate set with like, lighting, and basically you can film on your phone or like basically anything, like your parents' digital camera. It doesn't have to be state of the art. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as we can see you and see the book, it's fine. Like, you can use the daylight from your window. You can use the light from your... Okay, my camera just like ran out of film, so anyway, yeah. So ultimately, you have to be passionate about reading to be a part of the Booktube community. It is open, it is welcoming to any type of reader, whether you read books, plays, doesn't even matter. But this is a discussion video, so let's keep it open for comment. Let's keep it sort of, you know, open. Do you agree with me that there's sort of this idea that people need to buy books to be a booktuber, that they need to have a lot of money? Do you agree or disagree? Please let me know, and why. And do you agree that the only thing you need to be a booktuber is to have a means to film and a passion for reading? So just let me know. No fights, that'd be cool. Link to Emma Books down in the description below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Trying, I just won't try. You gotta drive